everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about how I got this look, kind of smoky eye look, using all Canadian brand makeup. So let's get into the video. So we're first going to start off with, I've already put some moisturizer on my skin. I've used the Marcelle New Age Uplift Day Cream. At Christmas time they had a gift set of day cream, night cream, and an eye cream. And as you can see, I've pretty much used up most of the day cream. So I did have to go out and buy another one because it is so good. It leaves my skin so soft. So highly recommend this one. Very good. And no, this isn't being sponsored by any of these brands. I've used Marcelle and Lise Watier on my channel before. I'm not sure if you're aware, so there's like a group of companies. So it's Lise Watier, Marcelle, and Annabelle. They're under the same umbrella, I guess you could say. So Lise Watier is the luxury brand. Marcelle is kind of the middle ground. And then Annabelle is their budget-friendly cosmetics. So the only one that I hadn't really used before is Annabelle. So I've bought a few of those products because I wanted to represent them as well. I think a long time ago, like a few years ago, I had like an Annabelle bronzer, but I really haven't tried anything else of theirs. I'm not sure why, because they're really good cosmetics. So the only two products that I didn't have that were Canadian today is a primer. So I just went ahead and put a little bit of another primer on my face, and then lashes. I don't have any Canadian lashes, so I'm going to go do those off camera when we get to that point. So first we're going to start off with, and I've used this a couple times now. I think I had it in another video, but it is the Lise Watier Portfolio. It is a color correcting pen, and this is peach color. So I've been using this under my eyes to neutralize the darkness under my eyes. So we're just going to start in with that, and it's almost like a little crayon. It comes out, and there's quite a lot of product in there, so we're going to go in with that. And I'm just putting it lightly under my eyes, just in the area where I'm really discolored. And then I'm going to just put it in with my fingers. I find that it blends in easier with my fingers instead of using a sponge. So we're going to put that in there. And so I'm going to go in with the Marcelle. I haven't tried this one before, so this is a new purchase. Flawless, and it's Luminous Light Infused Foundation. And I have this in the shade Buff Beige, so I'm hoping that this is the correct color. We'll see. I did a little bit of self-tanning, so we'll see if that works for me. I'm just going to put it on my hand. Let's get this going here. And I'm probably just going to do 2 pumps. We'll see how that goes. I think I say this in all my videos, but it is really warm in here, so you can tell my cheeks are pretty darn red right now. And I've been in the sun a little bit more recently, so you can see my sunspots are getting darker, which they always do. Every summer they get darker, and then in the winter it goes away a little bit better. So, and we'll go in with our sponge. So it intrigued me when it said it was luminous, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it's actually not doing too bad of a job on my dark spots. That's nice. And this is more of a, let me just read here, I think it is more of a medium. Yeah, I think it's more of a medium coverage. So yeah, I'm trying out a few new products. We'll see how they turn out. So I've been wanting to do a Canadian video for quite some time now. When I was trying to plan out what videos I wanted to do when I first started my channel. So doing an all Canadian makeup was right on my list. And then a couple months ago, I watched another YouTuber. Her name is Jessica Braun. And she, I think she's American. She was in Canada on vacation, and she bought a whole bunch of Canadian makeup products and tested those on her channel. But what intrigued me was a whole bunch of her viewers and her subscribers were leaving comments below saying how much they appreciate showing Canadian makeup on her channel. How much they said that there's some Canadian YouTubers that they find don't promote our own Canadian brands. And I thought, hey, I do. I show you guys all the time that I use the Marcelle bronzer. There's a whole bunch of different products I use. So I thought, hey, I'm going to do that. And today, especially, it is Canada Day. So all my Canadian viewers out there, happy Canada Day. So I wanted to really make it a Canadian brand and wear my red, very proud, and show, you know, just the good stuff that we have as Canadian makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. So far I think it's, I say it's not bad coverage. So I'm going to put a few more pumps on because I think I'm going to need more than just the 2. It is definitely a lighter, which is nice for the summertime. It is when you wear a lighter foundation. I do like to wear even BB creams in the summertime, just because you don't need all that heavy makeup. I don't really like all that heavy makeup on. And one other thing I like about the Marcelle brand, especially, I believe all 3 lines are cruelty-free products. So if that's important to you, they are cruelty-free. Marcelle is hypoallergenic, and I think every single product of theirs is fragrance-free. So I love that part, especially because I know I think I said in every video that I have very sensitive skin, so I really appreciate that. Okay, this is it with it's all blended in now. Yeah, definitely a light to medium, but it is buildable, so I do like that, and it feels very lightweight on my face, which I really, really like. So next we're going to go in with concealer. So this is the Annabelle Perfect Concealer, and I have this in the shade medium. So this might be a little bit darker than I like, I'll see. I do usually like a lighter, brighter under eye, not under eye circle, under eye area. So let's see if this, how well this does. I'm usually very picky with my concealers. You know, my tried and true one is the Maybelline. So we'll see. And then I'm just going to see if it does anything on these spots. And that little dot on my nose here. So let's give it a try. Okay, so not bad actually. It's doing not bad of a job at all actually on covering those spots. Okay, we'll just blend it in under the eyes. And I usually take a little bit of that concealer from under my eye and I put it on my eyelid. And I use that as my base for my eyeshadow. Just saves another step. Yeah, so all in all, you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised at how well you can still see a little bit, but it's really hard to cover. As these are getting darker now, it's really hard to try and cover them. So yeah, that's not actually bad. And once I get bronzer and some blush on it, it usually covers them up pretty good anyhow. But yeah, I'm surprised. I don't see any creasing yet. So that's always a good sign, because you can usually get creasing, like as soon as I put it on, it'll start creasing under my little folds here under my eye. So yeah, that's very impressive. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna go in with a new product. So one I haven't tried before, and it is the Marcelle Luminous Face Powder. So I try and avoid using pressed powders when I can. As you get older, it's always better to use like a face powder if you can. So I'm gonna just put a little bit into the lid. Now it says it's luminous, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work. So let's give it a try. Yeah, so it is actually quite luminous. I can see that on my nose area and here on my forehead. It's very nice powder. And then I'm going to use my sponge, like I usually do. I take my sponge and I do that under my eye area to set that separately. Yeah, so the powder looks really nice. It does give you kind of a luminous finish, which I do tend to gravitate more to like a dewier finish than a matte finish. So that actually is really, really nice. So next we're going to go in with my brows. So I bought the Marcelle, it's Forever Sharp. It's a waterproof eyebrow liner, medium brown. So I'm not sure if it's going to be the right color brown. We'll see. The only thing I wish it would have is a little spoolie on the end. It's just so it's just the actual pencil. It doesn't have one of those spoolies, I don't think. No, no, that doesn't have anything on the back. So yeah, that's the only thing I wish it had. But we'll go see. We'll go in with the color here and see if it matches. I do like more of a brownie towards like more of a brunette color, because I am naturally a dark blonde to light brown hair. And when I do my brows, I take it right down to just the end of the tail area here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use a spoolie from another eyebrow pencil that I have, and that just makes the hairs go where they're supposed to go. So yeah, the color's nice actually. Yeah, I'm glad I picked that one. It matches quite nicely. Yeah, so the eyebrow actually is quite nice, and the color wasn't bad. So yeah, I would definitely use that one again. So let's move into eyeshadow. So I have been eyeing this eyeshadow palette for a couple of years now. And I think they've had different shades, but they always kind of have a neutral palette. Well, this is so beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And it has all the names on there. And it comes with a really, really nice eyeshadow brush, which I like that one. It's a nice little blending brush on the top. And then look at those colors. So the bottom is all the shimmer shades and the top is the matte. So I do gravitate towards more the matte shades, and I will use some of these shimmers on my eyelids. But that is just, isn't that gorgeous? Look at the colors. So beautiful. So we're first going to start off with this brown, it's called Fresh Beige. So it's going to be this one right here. I'm going to try the eyeshadow brush that it comes with. And we're going to use the mirror. Look at the mirror. It's just a huge mirror that they give you too. So absolutely gorgeous palette. And I'm just starting off with a neutral shade. And I'm going to use that. That's my transition shade. Just going to switch to my other brush. This is a nice brush, but I do like this one here has more of a blending side. So let's go in with that one. Beautiful color. Really, really nice. Very soft, which you know that I like the neutral colors. Next, I'm going to go in. I'm going to darken up the crease a little bit. I'm going to go in with the shade right next to it. And that is called, give me a second, I don't have my glasses, Cashmere. And I'm just going to put it right on the outer corner. I don't want to take it all the way through my crease. Especially when you have a little bit of a hooded eye, you want to try and keep those dark colors right on the outer part of your eye. And it just keeps your eye opened up. And the key to eyeshadow is making sure that you blend, blend, blend. Oh, very nice colors. Wow, that's beautiful. I had this I have this Lise Watier. You see me using it all the time as for my mirror. But these were colors that were just gorgeous as well. And I got this one at Christmas time. It has a lot of shimmers in there as well. But I just love this palette. It's so gorgeous. So next I'm going to go in with, I think this darker one on the end. That is called Black Dia. I know I'm butchering it. It's Dahlia. So we'll see how that looks. Looks like a dark purple. So I just want to get a little bit on my brush, because I don't know how dark this is. Okay, so you can make like a really nice smoky eye with this. I'm just going to make sure it's all blended in here. So yeah, you can definitely do a smoky eye with this palette. You can see it's really dark on the outer corners here, and I've blended it really well. I'm going to go in with a bit of a shimmer shade, and I'm going to use, I think this one on the bottom here, that is called Sateen. I'm just going to put it right in my inner corners, in my inner eyelid. I'll put it right in my inner corner to highlight that area. And then I'm going to use that other end of the Lise Watier brush. It's a kind of more of a spongy tip, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with that. Okay, so next we're going to go in. Eyeshadow is on now. So what I really liked about it is there was no fallout from this palette. So that I love. I hate it when there's fallout all over your cheeks and you got to try and brush it away, and sometimes it sticks to your face. So really, really like that. That was awesome. So the next thing I'm going in with is the Lise Watier. This is the Intense Waterproof Eyeliner in Blackest. So we're going to go in with this one, and it's going to be a really intense black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on, and then I'm going to smudge it out a little bit so that it's the harshness of the line isn't there. The nice thing about this one is it is waterproof. There was a whole set. It came with a eyeliner, it came with mascara, and then in the package as well is a eye makeup remover specifically for waterproof, because it is really hard if you don't have, when you're using waterproof products, to get those products off your face. So I really like that the whole set came together like that. So, but you can see here, it's black, but it's not too black. I've had some really, really black eyeliners before, and it looks quite intense. So I'm just going to try and smudge it out a little bit. I'm not going to wing it out today. And this is just helping to diffuse the line so it's not so bold. Really good pencil for that. This is a definer brush. This is by the Real Techniques line, and you can see how it kind of has like a bit of an angle on it. So that just helps smudge those lines out. Okay, and then I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm going to do just a little bit under my lower lash line. So I'm going to take that little bit of a brown here and a little bit of the black dye or whatever it's called, and put that under my lower lash line. I'm also going to use that same eyeliner, and I'm going to fill in my waterline. So it's going to be a very intense eye look today. Next up, going with the mascara, and this is the 24 Hours Glam Mascara, and this is in the shade Noir. So I'm just going to coat my lashes, and then I'm going to go put some lashes on. But I like to put a little bit of mascara on just to give it those lashes a little bit of a base. Oh, I do like the wand on this. This is very nice. What I'm really liking about this mascara is it just even grasps all the tiny little hairs that are sometimes in the corner of your eyes. So yeah, really liking that part. So yeah, the mascara looks really nice. Quite a bold look. So I'm going to quickly go and do some lashes. What am I talking about? Quick. That's why I'm doing them off camera, because I am not quick at this. But I will be right back. Okay, so we're back through some blood, sweat, and tears. The eyelashes are finally on. So we're going to go in next with the bronzer. And you know, every time I use the bronzer, it's the Marcelle Heat Wave. And it's well used. So we're going to pop that onto our cheeks. And I don't know what it is about this bronzer. Honestly, I don't. It's just, it's the perfect amount of brown. It doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it. I don't want a lot of shimmer from a bronzer. I want it to be more on the matte side. So I don't honestly know what it is about this, but I just love it. So I take it above my forehead, on my cheeks. I make like a 3. So starting here at your forehead, down to your cheek, and then just on your jawline. I don't usually do a lot of contouring. I probably should, but I'm usually in a rush in the morning, and contouring I find is a bit of a pain for me. And I also run it down my neck area just so everything kind of looks uniform. Oh, that Lise Watier, I don't know if I actually told you what the name was of it. Let me just see on the back here. It's called Rose Nudes. So, but it is beautiful. It really gives you, like I was saying earlier, a definite smoky eye if that's what you're looking for. But you can also gravitate towards these lighter shades over here if you want to do more of a soft, neutral, romantic kind of look for the day. I could see actually using those colors on the other side for like if you're like a bride for your wedding day, those would definitely be beautiful colors for that. Okay, we are all bronzed up. And now we're going to go in with a blush. So this is the first time I think I've used a cream blush. So this is by Annabelle. It's called Annabelle Perfect Cream Blush, and I have this in the shade Golden Pink. I'm not sure if I'm going to, I think I'll just roll it on. And again, as we mature, one of the suggestions that they make as we mature is using more cream-based products rather than powder-based products. And the reason for that is powder will settle into your fine lines, into your wrinkles, that sort of thing throughout the day, and really accentuate those areas, whereas creams are going to just gloss over them and smooth them out. So that's why I wanted to try. I've always used like a powder blush, so I just wanted to try a cream one for now. So let's give this a try. I'm just going to, it's very nice. Really nice pink color. Let's see what it does with a sponge first, and then I may just go in with my fingers. I don't know. Again, I haven't used a cream before, so. Oh, isn't that pretty? Just kind of gives you a little bit of a flush. Not that I need any today. I have to open up my door to kind of cool down a little bit in here. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, well, let's try the other side. Yeah, it blends in really nice. Just going to use my fingertips a little bit, blend it a little bit more. Very pretty. Very nice. Yeah, so that just gives you a little bit of a hint of a color. So I really do like that. Okay, so next up is my wonderful favorite thing in the whole world is highlighter. So this is the Lise Watier. One thing I like about Lise Watier is all of the packaging is just, it's so beautiful but simple. So this is it's called a Havana Trio Highlighter, if I can get it open here. And that's what it looks like. So it gives you three shades. I can kind of show you here. So that's a nice gold color. This is like a pink. Another pink. So I think today what I'm going to do is go with this golden color, and I'm just going to use my Real Techniques, just like a fan brush today. I don't know where my other one that I usually use is, so we'll just go with this. because this is what these are designed for. The fan brushes are designed for highlighting. Oh, so that's very nice. It's a subtle highlighter. It's not like crazy blinding highlights like some of the one of the other ones that I use is just like, wow. You can probably see me from Mars. But yeah, though, this is really nice. It's very subtle, but you can definitely see it's highlighting my cheekbones. I'm going to do a little bit on my brow bones, although I shouldn't because that's just accentuating my wrinkles above my brow bones. Yeah, very pretty. Very nice, very nice. And I'm going to use actually this middle shade here. I'm going to do down my nose and my Cupid's bow. Wow, that one actually is very iridescent. Nice. On my chin. Wow, we are glowing today, girls. Okay, and then I'm not going to use a lip liner today. I'm just going to go in with my lipstick. This is the Lise Watier. Sorry, I'm just going to put my glasses on because I cannot read the fine print. So this is the Lise Watier in the shade Brioche, I guess. Again, butchering the name, I know. But it's just a nice little nudie shade, which when you have a bold eye, try and keep a more neutral lip because that otherwise you're making two huge statements. So having the bold eye, I'm just going to go in with a really neutral lip. Yeah, it's such a pretty shade. And then I'm going to try something new today. This is the Annabelle Big Show. This is just like a lip topper. But when I tried the tester in the store, it had little speckles in it, which I really like that in a gloss. So it's just a little wand. Oh, it smells like candy floss. Whoa. Nice. Okay, so this is the completed look. I hope you like my Canada Day edition of using all Canadian products. I'm going to say I'm very impressed actually with some of these products that I hadn't used before. The eyeshadow palette, it's just beautiful. The colors worked out so well. They blended really nicely. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful palette. There wasn't any fallout, which I love, love, love. And then the Lise Watier, the color corrector in combination. Actually, this one surprised me because you know I said I'm a little bit picky with my concealer. So the Annabelle concealer and paired it with the Lise Watier, the color correcting in Peach. And you can see it's done a really nice job on my under eye circles. So very, very impressed with that one, I will say. And then, yeah, the mascara, Lise Watier mascara, Lise Watier eyeliner. This is really intense, which I like if you want to, like my smoky eye go on here. But you can also just use it as a really light touch if you just don't want that big dramatic look for the day. And I actually really like this, the Annabelle, this lip gloss that I've got going here. I'm going to put a little bit more on because it's worn off a little bit. But yeah, I really like the shimmer and I love the smell of it. It smells like I said, cotton candy. So thank you very much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate all of your feedback. And until next time, I will see you all very soon in my next video. Goodbye.